Hello, yet another fun edition of GNF Televisable, where we talk about anything that fits your fancies and anything else that beats the pavement. Yes, I am Rogue. This is yet another glorious Friday. I am doing things. That's right. Let's see here. Let's see what we got behind the scenes. If anything, let's get things ready. Let's get things ready. Yes. All right. So I've set up my invites if those who wish to participate. Yes, yes, yes. I am still figuring shit out. That's right. Why is this all. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much better. Ooh, excuse me. Yes, yes. Scoozy me. Be a scoozy. I, I'm not doing all so well, I guess. Allergies are still trying to make life interesting. Yes, yes, indeed. But that's the price of it, I guess. I guess. So, how's everybody doing out there in Chatsville? We all doing good? Grand? I would hope we're doing wonderful. Yes, we are. It's oh yeah, I know what I want to look at. I will look at a few other. There you go. Back out. Look at that. You think somewhat in order because raisins, raisins. Oh, Canadian man says he was denied entry, forced to submit DNA sample at U.S. border. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, terrorism charge. Wow. All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool freaking beans. Let's see here. Let's try you. Alrighty. Ready. So photo mode for Resident Evil Requiem. Alright, let's guess. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I will have this running for a bit before I figure out what I want to do. Yes. Because really, there isn't too much to cover, too much to say, too much to do. So if all says no, then I guess I could go back and figure out how to declock myself, I guess. Yes, that'd probably be a brilliant idea. Uh, let's see here. Video games that have gone beyond entertainment. What we've got here. We are here. How many times have you played a video game just to entertain yourself? Although most were created for that purpose, some have gone further and have used data collection, scenario simulation, and even scientific research. Let's see here. Anton Porsche Pixel. Pokemon Go is used to create the virtual map training to train. Oh my goodness! Somebody would beep. Alrighty, what do we got here? We got Sparky's from Sparky Tech Card. Hello, Sparky. How you doing?
Beep, beep, grant the sheep. Beep, beep, want the sheep.
All right. All
What's
right.
up?
Not much. Just allergies trying to kill me. But outside of that, I live. It's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yeah, for some it is. Yes, it is. It is that. Tomorrow is technically my Friday, but today it is what it is. It is technically a Friday.
Well, lucky you. Tomorrow's
And
also my Friday too.
nice, nice, nice.
But
Jeez. So,
technically Monday was also my Monday.
see, I don't have to do that. I actually get the actual Monday off. So there's that.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you walk in a shop with a lot of work coming in and not a whole lot of mechanics.
It happens. That does happen, unfortunately.
Yeah. Although with a new pay raise I just recently got and
Ooh.
the government going, yeah, no tax on overtime,
Uh,
I can't complain too much.
yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yes, not everybody gets that luxury. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. Although it does kind of suck in trying to play a space game, but oh well.
Yeah, that is fairly true. That is fairly true. Otherwise. What have you been up to? Anything good, exciting?
No, not really. Just
Just work.
yeah. I just been getting tired of the bullshit online and not wanting to fucking deal with it because people are retarded. Is like, I'm
Ah,
just tired of it.
that sounds kind of a standard. Unfortunately, it really does.
Yeah, I go through spots like this. You know, you go for 1 minute. Yeah, let's laugh at all the fucking retards.
Yeah,
And then the next minute turns around, you just look. It's like, yeah, you're trying to laugh at all the fucking retards, but there's nothing but retards.
that kind of sounds normal. Unfortunately,
Yeah, and then you're just like, I'm not having fun no more. Let's
no,
go.
no, no.
It's like
Because
it's like, well, it's like I have a quota,
yeah,
so and it's an arbitrary quota. It's just whenever I get tired of it, and it's whenever.
ah,
And apparently, I've reached my quota.
no, they'll do it. They'll do it. That will actually do it. Unfortunately, unfortunate.
Yeah, no, I've just been walking and being a family man
Ah, nice.
and playing my space game, which I just downloaded a new piece of software for it last night
Ooh,
called ED Copilot,
okay.
and I like it. I originally got it because right now I'm like 48,000 light years away from the bubble
Uh huh.
because I decided, hey, let's fly to the center of the galaxy and then jaunt second store to the right that way and go
Yeah.
to CG that was happening a ways away just to do it because I was bored.
Okay.
So to do that, I had to use what's called a galaxy plotter, which is
All
not
right.
in the game. And I'll explain this. The
Okay.
ship I'm in, the Caspian Explorer,
Uh-huh.
has a neat little ability. Once you neutron super jump it, you can go. Right now, it's like its limit is like 67 light years.
Uh-huh.
So I can jump 67 light years at a time.
Okay.
If I neutron boost at a neutron star, this ship
Okay.
can go about 400 light years one jump.
Ah, all right.
So if you just use the regular course plotter in the game, which is so far away, it won't even plot it. But once, if you're able to plot it, it's like 982 jumps away.
Okay.
That's how far away I am just normal jumping.
Wow.
Although if you do neutron jumps, it's 133 jumps.
Oh, sure.
So, but the problem is the game itself won't do just neutron jumps. So there's a web-based program called Spanch, and you can put in your ship build, what it is, where you're going, and it will automatically plot the most optimized route from neutron to neutron, and it shortens that trip down.
Okay.
Problem is you have to manually copy, paste in game, jump,
Ah,
copy, paste. After you do that about 200 or 300 times, it gets old.
yes, yes, it would be. Yes.
But ED Copilot has a built-in function where it will automatically do it. So
Oh, okay, right. Got it.
I can plot in the route, and then it will automatically go in and plot it in without me having to do anything.
All right.
It also has an AI personality in it.
Nice.
And a couple things I'm working on it. Guess what this AI personality uses?
I have no idea.
Elven Labs.
Oh, okay.
Guess what it has the ability to have?
I'm going to say personality.
API for Southern Voices.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna
So,
put Metokur in the ship.
sure. I mean, why not? Why not?
But I could do that. If I had voice attack, which I'm still contemplating getting, I could actually talk to it.
Ooh.
And I can tell it is like you know, there's some commands I can line up for it, like
Mm.
deploy hard points, deploy the weapons, or retract hard points or retract them. Commence friendship jump, and it basically just, instead of having a button command, I can have it voice command,
Ah.
which you can still do both.
Yeah.
But I'm just, it's just, I'm still playing with it.
Yeah. No, there you go. There you go. So
Besides, it makes it seem a little bit fun, especially if I was streaming,
yes.
and at least it's something in the background that would talk and do stuff.
Correct.
And the thing is you can have this thing have a like a milk toast personality. You can also have this thing cuss.
Ah.
Um,
Okay.
let me see if I can find let's see, Ed. I'm trying to see if I can find instead of having to show my screen and stuff like that. Um, ED co-pilots, Elite Dangerous, cussing. It's actually kind of funny.
Ugh.
And it's probably gonna be.
Too
Oh, I
much.
know. No. I've got a. I was watching it earlier today. I've got to go.
Ah.
I've got to go find it again.
Ah. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It happens. It happens.
Yeah, it was a short. Videos are easy to find on YouTube for your history. Shorts are a little bit.
No, they are kind of a problem, unfortunately.
There we go.
Okay. Where am I getting this?
Let me close my ED Copilot out. That
Well, I
way you
mean, you
don't
can
hear in the
also
background
separate
what.
the link if you want to.
Uh, does your computer not have that weird issue?
Yeah, send me the link.
Okay, there you go.
There we go. Let's see here. It all depends on what it's actually surfing on. From what I find you. Yep. Let's see that. All right. Okay, let's see where it's going to play this. If I share my screen, where are you sharing to? Okay. So you go there. Let's.
Maybe you need to get a voice meter banana and start using a software based audio mixer,
Uh, maybe. Well, it
because
all depends
that's
on. Gotta remember, it is a restream. Restream doesn't like certain things. So,
true.
So since they've made some massive changes, I have to find the right combination for it to be extra happy. Okay, you don't like that. We're okay. If you don't like that, let's do you. Because it is a browser, unfortunately. So you just have to find the right one, and then all of a sudden everything seems to work, and then it doesn't work for a while. Because,
Because they play with stuff.
oh, of course they do. They made some massive changes behind the scenes, and
That's what she
yeah.
said.
Oh yeah, I know. There we go. See now you show. Okay, there we go. See, I knew it'd be a browser. It's always a browser. It's always a goddamn browser. All right. So this beautiful bastard. All right.
Scanning. Pontus Bergland, mostly harmless, wanted as exploder. Bounty is around 182,000 credits. Should we kick their ass, Commander? It looks like Pontus Bergland is pissed with us.
I would think so.
Bounty on Pontus Bergland increased from around 182,000 to around 183,000 credits.
I don't believe it.
Pontus Bergland is, like, so dead. So dead.
Sure. Okay.
It's a little dry at times, but
I could tell. I could tell.
but it's something.
No, I get that. That's the it is interesting. It is interesting. It needs a little bit more. I don't know, work, but that's what happens over time.
Well,
I mean,
it's
it
you.
is supposed
So
to be-
it's using a preset voice model,
no, I get that.
and you can customize them. And I think I've heard this thing. What is it, Commander Wacko? He is the one that made the Sim Store.
Yeah, okay.
If you've seen videos of it, he's got this gigantic ass like gimbal flight chair.
Yeah, no, I've seen
setup.
his entire 3 to
Yeah.
4 piece.
He has different commanders he's added in through ED Copilot, and they sound pretty authentic.
It's good.
So it depends on the voice model you use, and I think there's a dollar amount there too you got to put in for that. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm still working on it and looking at it. But end of the day, I'm getting it basically not for the AI, but to just make it easier to jump places.
Sounds like fun. No.
Yeah, it's like this game. I use like so many fucking third-party tools. It's not funny.
Well,
I use ED Copilot, Anoa. Hang on, let me look here. ED Copilot, Anoa, Elite Dangerous, System Analyzer, Spanch, ED Discovery, SRV Survey, Elite Dangerous, Odyssey, Material Helper, along with like 2 or 3 others.
Okay.
It just
Nice.
makes the game experience so much better.
All right. Well, that's usually how that works. Especially if you have a system that's already kind of baked into the cake. Nothing too much massively changing constantly. Yeah.
Well, it's like SRV Survey.
Yes.
It basically puts a overlay onto the screen, several overlays for like system exploration,
Uh-huh.
and it's all data that is in game. So it's not pulling anything from like the web or anything like that. The only thing it pulls from the web is like dollar amount of like a system if you scan it or a BIOS stuff like that. It gives you like a heads up like how much it is.
Okay.
But that stuff is available in game. You got to go through several menus to get to it.
Yeah.
And what this does, it just displays it on an overlay on the screen.
Okay.
So it makes it so much better. And one of the things it adds along with two of these other programs, it adds a coordinate and compass navigator. So it gives you the gimbal angles and it gives you the degrees and longitude and latitude.
Okay.
Which is something that the game does not give you. It's in the game, but it does not give it to you. It gives it to you like once you land or like on foot and stuff like that, but it doesn't give it to you in the ship. So if you're like trying to find something like longitude, latitude, it's a pain in the ass.
I get that.
But the thing puts it into like a little compass gimbal on the top of the screen, and you can follow it manually, or you can pop in a launch lat.
Yes.
And then it will point down on the screen of where you need to go to.
Ooh. Okay.
So it's just a lot of stuff that Elite, if they was Frontier, if they was smart, they would implement it into the game.
Well, I mean, that's what I said before. It all depends on if there's no massive updates. It doesn't change a lot of different things, because usually what happens when you update the game, you lose stuff.
They're going to be doing a massive. They're gonna be doing 2 massive updates to the game this year. One of them coming in May. For one of our operations come into play, and it's basically kind of adding a lot more new content within the game. And then I believe November, 4th quarter, 3rd or 4th quarter, they're not saying what it is yet, but what they're saying is the next major update is going to change a core dynamic of how the game's played.
Ooh, all right.
Nobody knows really what it is. There's a couple theories. The most commonly accepted one is it's basically a change to the BGS system or background simulation, and it's to account because when the system was first made and set up, it was made and set up for like preset systems. So colonization, something that came into play last year. Cool. Everyone can build systems and colonies, and everyone's basically put colonies fucking everywhere.
Correct.
Not a bad thing, you think, right?
It can be a difficult. I can see problems with it.
So the problem with it is it influences the BGS system, and it's so wildly unpredictable. It's not funny because it used to be okay. Set systems that the game developers put in, and the BGS was set around that. Now adding player-controlled systems, and those systems can influence BGS.
Correct.
Well, I think within the last year and a half, they've noticed a lot of issues with the background simulations. So
I would be surprised if you have, depending on your player base and how many colonies or environments it puts down, each one has to be processed.
200,000 so far.
Yeah, no, that would be that would make things a little difficult. I mean, I know Star Citizen is getting into its colonization period. It still understands that its mapping system is, if allowed the way it is, would slow down and bog down the entire game. So, yeah, they have to be very creative.
Yeah. Well, it's like people always, because I talked to a couple different people, and I think let me share my screen real quick, and I'll show you exactly
All right.
how a lot of this stuff looks. I don't know if this is gonna like
Oh,
if it's gonna rate the audio, I'll turn it off, sound off, but I'll leave it as it is.
fine.
So one thing that people ask me is like, well, what makes this game different from Star Citizen? And it's like, I can show you one major thing. So let me go to the center of the galactic map here. Okay.
Yep.
See all these little dots?
Yeah, I can see those.
Yeah. Are these little dots?
Or individual units.
Yeah. I can go to each one of those.
Yeah.
And each one of these little dots, and the Galactic Center is fucking nuts. Because it's just so densely fucking packed in here.
Yeah. Nomad Sky kind of does.
Yeah. But it's like I can go to each one of these little systems here.
Okay.
And to me, what? Yeah. That's why I tell people is like this is the inherent difference between like Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous.
Yeah.
And it's like I would give Star Citizen props. They have a lot of things that I wish that Elite would do. The ship savaging,
Yes.
looks good. The base building and the ground stuff that they have on it,
Yes.
really good. I mean, there's a lot of things that Star Citizen does. However, Star Citizen is limited on the system and planetary stuff.
No, that is the GIF. One of the major differences. I mean, right now, your three major would be Star Citizen, Nomad Sky, and this. Because Nomad Sky is going in dark direction.
Yeah,
Easily.
but basically for me, it's like this is the bubble.
Yep.
Where's my ship at? My ship's around here, right? Well, my carrier is right here in this system, and currently I am 48,243 fucking light years away.
Wow.
Because right there's where the bubble is, and I am. Right over here. Come on.
Ooh.
And you can tell I'm basically at the galactic floor. Yeah, I'm at the galactic floor. And this is a base that they set up in this World 3, so basically about a couple of weeks to a month ago.
All right.
And this is where they had the CG at. So for whatever stupid reason, I decided, hey, you know what? Let's go on a field trip. So I went to the Galactic Center, and then again, like I said, second store to the right, went this way.
Hey, you said that focus deck. Now there's a fruit who really knows where their towel is.
There we go. Yeah, no. Because I've been watching the progression of Nomad Sky, and it's added a lot more features and kind of expanded on its direction. So, yeah, now it's got the ability to break shit down. So, not bad for an indie game that started off as a questionable game. Very, very questionable game. Now it's doing a lot more things. It's like, okay. All right. But no, Star Citizen, Nomad Sky, Elite Dangerous, they all have their different fingerprints, their different uniqueness, but they all are really good space sim base game. They all do something different, but they are very good. They're very good space simulated game for what it is. So,
Oh yeah.
so I can't really So I'm not going to discredit anybody who's got their entire pie in whatever direction it is, whether it be No Man's Sky, whether it be Elite Dangerous, or most who say it's a scam game. Star Citizen, even though Star Citizen will be the the single player game will be released soon. Uh, like I said, I feel it's going to be the last quarter, even though they keep saying 2026. It's probably going to be the last quarter, probably early 2027 if there is a minor delay. But it should come out before the GTA 6.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you can compare it to GTA 6. It came out and is actually out in not
Yeah,
in limbo.
yeah. So right now GTA 6 is though we're waiting to see if it actually does come out, but there's a lot of different things that are now we gotta wait see if because GTA has been postponed a few times. It's like, oh right, awesome. So I see on the basic news front, gaming wise, Sony is now pricing their PlayStation 5 Pro by another $100. So looking at what $900 for a PlayStation 5 Pro. Nice, nice.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what their second price hike. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's insane. That's insane. Oh, and they're citing the conflict in Iran that's causing the price hike.
Yeah, it's an excuse.
It is, yeah, because Iran recently attacked on Qatar facilities, forcing a shutdown, threatening the helium supply for what was it? Supplies critical for semiconductors manufacturing, and further pressuring electronics product costs globally, which is kind of a it's a strategy if you already have some of the parts ready to go. So I don't know. And the other thing I find fascinating is the PlayStation 5 itself has been cracked. So and it's a hardware crack and it's not a software crack. That means that whatever they do for updates on the software end of it,
It
it,
won't patch it out unless
no.
it's something that they can walk around.
Yes, yes, and so they're going to try to make some brand new PlayStations, obviously in the 5 Pro or the fifth edition, to try to work around the hardware issue. But yeah, I could see that's why they're hiking up the price because they're trying to build a new so many different consoles in order to be pushing out for the updated generation that hopefully won't have the same issue. But yeah, it was just presented a while back that yes, they've managed to crack into the hardware. It's a hilarious thing. It's a hilarious moment. So but yeah, no, I've been kind of watching a few things, mostly the price hikes or the threats against Steam for being a monopoly, which is kind of funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know the good old saying: somebody who feels that this company's been uh, not competitive enough against other companies, blah blah blah. Even though the other companies have their set player base or their set sales access, but like it or not, everybody keeps going back to Steam. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. Even the people from the UK who's also been doing this for a while, trying to do the whole monopoly thing. Yeah, it did work out in their favor again, again. So I'm not. I am not surprised. But yeah, it's the whole idea of trying to claim that Steam is being the big bad, even though it's not really the big bad. Now, I don't. If I've got this entire scenario correct, Paramount is now in control of Star Trek.
Yeah.
So because I'm kind of at a loss at who bought who. So, because right now I know the talking heads on the anti woke side of the internet, the ones who say about the message, that kind of shit. They really don't go far in detail on who purchased who for the Star Trek kind of thing. So, uh, and purchase. I know that Star Trek Space Academy, whatever it's called, is canceled until further notice. I know the already shot second season will still come out, but anything outside of that, there is no plans to continue the series. So, and I do know that was that they're going to be doing another spin-off off of Strange New World. This one will feature their Captain Kirk in this universe, and I think it's called Year One. I don't know if that's going to be very successful. I
Oh
really
yeah.
don't. Yeah, yeah. I think it's Enterprise Year One or just Year One. But yeah, it's going to be featuring the actor that's currently playing Captain Kirk. So, if
Oh.
you like Strange New World, then you should be excited. If you're not, then it's just another prologue experiment with the Kirksman track. Uh, okay, purchase. Who purchased it? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Can you not do that? Give me the news, please. Copy. I love.
Pulling the news.
I know, right? I love typing in one spot. Give me a completely different thing. Actually, yeah, because I think it was supposed to be Amazon was supposed to have it. Or was it Netflix? It was gunning for it, and then they opted not to do it because it wasn't really worth a lot. I think Paramount purchased the other half from Viacom. I, I, I really stopped following the whole Star Trek drama because realistically, honestly, the Kirksman track really kind of puts a damper on a lot of different things. Try to follow along, and then you kind of go, "What is this? What is this? This makes no sense." Uh, uh, let's see here. But outside of that, honestly, I'll have to do a bit more research later. Uh, I do see that Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time for the Switch 2 will be getting a remake. I don't know if that's is a wise idea to put this stuff on the Switch 2. I mean, the Switch 2 is kind of still low tier comparative, though it is strong. It is better hardware than the Switch, just still low tier. Maybe you want to put it out on a better hardware that can actually support it graphically. I don't know. I'm not a huge Zelda fan, but for those that are interested in the Ocarina of Time, that seems like a win in some cases, especially for the handheld owner.
Oh yeah.
Would that be something that you would be interested in?
I don't know.
Kind
I'm
of
not a huge Zelda fan. Yeah, I own some of the games, but I like the lore. I don't like playing the games all too much.
okay. No. I've that's kind of the same thing with me. I'm not a huge uh, Nintendo
Oh no.
adventure-based like RPG. Zelda is the biggest one that most people. Oh, you must love Zelda. I'm like,
Yeah.
not really.
Well, so one of the things that Zelda, one of the problems in trying to make a canonical lore
Yeah.
in Zelda is the problem is Nintendo said, "Hey, let's make a game. Hey, let's put Zelda in it." Okay, let's also put Link in it. Okay, let's make a story around this and not look at anything lore canonical wise. And from there,
Yeah,
they've had to build upon a lore of it's just many differing reincarnations of Link and Zelda.
yeah. I mean, story wise, as a standalone story for each one, fine. But if you try to incorporate all of the lore all of the different series set together, from the case of multiple different versions of Link, to Link being younger, to Link being older, to Zelda being a queen, to Zelda being captured, to Zelda being a completely different person secretly.
To Zelda being a dragon.
Yes. So like, I don't know. These are I probably put them in the same kind of vein of a Final Fantasy kind of universe where each story is like
Yeah,
standalone to a degree. It's like do that. It
yeah,
makes a lot more sense. But
yeah. That's about the only way you can do it. There are some games that are like interconnected,
yes.
but there are a lot of games that are standoffish.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Mega Man.
Yes.
Mega Man franchise runs into this on some levels, and it's like you got your base timeline. You got Mega Man, then you got Mega Man X,
Uh-huh.
and then you have Mega Man Zero, and then you have Mega Man ZX.
Yes.
But from there, it kind of you cannot canonically put any of the other Mega Mans within that. So from
Yeah.
there, you have Star Forces, which is its own thing. You have
Right.
Battle Network, which is its own thing. Which
Yep.
I've seen people say, well, Battle Network comes after ZX. No, it doesn't, because that's not how you look at the world that Battle Network's in, and the world where ZX comes from.
Yeah.
No, because there are no cyborgs, so that you can't do that one. Star Forces is its own thing. I've seen people go, "Oh, Star Forces is after Battle Network."
Yeah.
No, entirely different setup, and actually, technology has progressed backwards from what is in NT Warrior, so you can't do that one.
Yeah.
And then I see people with a lot of people like to have fun with Mega Man Legends, which is my bread
No,
and
I get
butter.
that. Yeah.
And it's like you can do a lot with Legends because it's set 3,000 years into the future after the world came to a cataclysmic end by
Uh-huh.
some strange thing. There's no storyline that's been put down yet except for a very limited story frame for it.
Yeah.
So you can go, well, it's after ZX because the whole world came to an end and he came to there. It's like, cool. I'd love to believe that. But you're dealing with basically like steampunk technology almost in Legends. And
Yeah.
they dig through ancient ruins for steampunk technology, not advanced cybernetics and
Yeah.
robotics. And it's like, yeah, you can't do that.
No.
So you can have their own different things. Some of them are connected. Classic Mega Man X, Zero, ZX. Okay, that's its own thing. But like the other ones, that you have to isolate them. And I absolutely fucking hate when people try to make a overall timeline or it's all interconnected. No,
Yeah.
it's not.
No.
Just
No.
don't.
Yeah. It's the same thing with the Mario universe. Mario has at least I'm gonna say 6 different areas that you could kind of pinpoint it in completely different direction of the timeline. And even the games you look at it, going from the original Mario Brothers to whatever Super Mario Brothers 2 was, which is canonically not really part of the actual first game, because Japan did release Super Mario Brothers 2, but it would
Doki
never
Doki
hit.
Panic.
Yes, it really did hit the American market or the Western market because
Well, yeah,
they feared that it was going to be too difficult. It does show up later
well,
in like
I'm
an all
sorry.
star. Yeah,
I'm sorry on that one because I can kind of agree because guarantee it. 80s kids and 90s kids, as soon as they play this Mario game from start to finish, and as soon as you start the game and you hit the fucking mushroom and die instantly,
Yes.
a lot of people got afraid of fucking controllers against TV going, fuck this game.
No, and again, that was this was a player base back in its time frame, so it is different types of personalities. Because in Japan, it is about the grind over the actual, how quickly you can get through the actual gameplay. Now it's a little different. We have players that are about the grind. We have players who are all about the speed runs. We've got a different amount of lazy players that just want to press X to win. So
Well,
let the
it's like,
machine do the rest of the work. I don't want to play this game. I'm only interested in the story.
Super Mario Brothers is actually real interesting because it's interesting because you see a lot of stuff that happens within games that take from other series and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sonic's kind of good for that one too, but with Mario, stay on Mario for right this moment. It's like, so you have Super Mario Brothers, and you have that world. You have the true Super Mario Brothers 2 game that came out that did not come out anywhere else, but they retconned. But they retconned another game and reskinned it from Doki Doki Panic to Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah.
And the thing with doing that, they retconned a lot of the enemies because they didn't reskin them. It's still the same enemies within Doki Doki Panic.
Oh yeah, I know.
But they retconned a lot of them. Like, if I remember right, the bombs and the little like ghost gremlin look, the gas mask dudes, they retconned them into like Super Mario World and other games.
They made them another form of a
Goomba.
Yes, thank you. I was going to say a Bowser, but no, that's a completely different species altogether.
Yeah, but it's an example of that because you don't have boom bombs in Super Mario Brothers.
Oh yeah,
you have boom bombs in Super Mario Brothers 3.
Correct.
And they were introduced in 2. But like I say, if you want to go into oh my god, the designers of this game did so well and they made such an intricate story game.
Shy Guys, yes.
Yeah, Shy Guys.
Yes.
Yeah, Shy Guys.
Take your story with you. Oh,
Darwin's watching?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah. But I don't have that's why I don't have chat pulled up. There we go.
How dare you not have chat?
Yeah. But
hello, chat.
Yeah. But it's like a lot of people go, oh my god, it's such an intricately made story. It's like, no, it's not. It's a pieced together story that they made walk.
Yes. No, I mean that's kind of a standard, or has become a standard over time. Because originally we weren't so passionate about canonical, and then all of a sudden we kind of got heavily invested in canonicals.
Yeah, because you have so like with Sonic, a lot of people know Sonic from the games.
If Dragon was here, he'd fill you with a lot of Sonic information.
Yeah. Well, you have a lot of people who played the old games or they came in the middle and played some of the middle games, stuff like that. But you also have people who know Sonic because of Archie and Sad I Am. And unfortunately,
it's within a different universe.
2 different fucking universes. And they made it fit within the fucking lore because the Chaos Emeralds can warp and change reality and stuff like that. But it's like, within Archie comments, Amy Hedgehog did not come into the Archie comments until like 20, 30, 40 issues in.
Well, I say 25.
Yeah. But Amy Hedgehog was in, I believe, Sonic 3?
Yeah, I mean, the introduction of the characters, it was about Sonic 3.
Yeah. So, they introduced Knuckles and then Amy and then a couple other characters, but they didn't, they didn't introduce Knuckles or Amy within Archie until then. So it's like very different. And then from there, later on, they introduced some of these characters within like um different iterations of the games and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I see a lot of people bitch and complain is like, well, why don't they put these why can I not
Sonic
have
CD.
like
Yes, that's it.
yeah
Thank you.
yeah it's like they're like why can I not have like Bunny Rabbits or
Yeah.
Antron the Fox or Rotor the Walrus or Sally Acorn within these games? It's like because the IP.
Yeah.
They can't do it because of the fucking IP. They don't have rights to it. Even though it's established law now, they can't do it. It's the same thing with like Robotech and Macross.
Yes.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
there's a lot of things. There's a lot of meat on the cutting table that just gets left out in every fucking iteration or every fucking new show that came out with Robotech or Macross.
Yes.
And it's because of was it Big Studios and I can't remember the I know Stalwin's got to say in chat coming up pretty soon, but it's like
Of course.
I can't. There was a fight between two studios, and there was a fight over IP of different
Well, I know
variations.
that I kind of covered it in the last one with Gemex when it came down to the Korean studios kind of borrowing a lot of different. I'm not gonna say borrowing, stealing a lot of artwork from different IPs to mash them together to make a kind of like a standalone, like Gotcha Man is a good example. Uh, we have two different versions of what is considered Gotcha Man. Yeah. It same thing kind of happened with Macross versus Robotech.
Yeah,
You could say
and
the
that's
same thing that for what is it for the live action version for like the Power Rangers. You have two different universes that
Super yeah,
exist.
you have Super Sentai, and you have Power
Yes,
Rangers.
correct.
The only thing that so I good example, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, OG original. And everyone would go, oh my God, Power Rangers did it good. Power Rangers did it first. Like, no, because technically, if you look within the Super Sentai realm,
Yes.
that's actually number 10 or 15 within Super
Yes.
Sentai that came out. Then, American companies seen, hey, we can do this for kids, and then took it and made it into something completely entirely different.
Yes.
The only scenes that are the same from Super Sentai and Power Rangers
Uh,
are the Zord scenes, the fight scenes when they're in suits, the
yes.
actual combat scenes, and the scenes with like Rita Repulsa,
Yeah. And even
and
then,
Zed and stuff
there's
like
a
that.
bit of changes here and there, but yeah.
You
Uh,
can tell if you
oh yeah.
watch the show and you don't even have to have a keen eye. You can tell where they spliced in like okay, the Rangers and the American version,
Yes.
the Power Rangers and the Sentai Warriors. You can tell the differences in the outfits, because they do have to have the outfits because they do have moments with the helmets off or different
Correct.
things or
Correct.
within because Zordon wasn't a thing in Super Sentai. The Command
No.
Center,
Yeah.
Alpha, Zorda, that is completely Power Rangers adjacent.
Correct.
From Super Sentai, it was a monk priest, or I can't remember. I can't remember what his fucking name was either. But
All I
it, it,
remember when they brought in the kid for the white ranger, he was like what supposed to be like
Tommy,
12 or something, 11, 12, and that's when the no, we're talking about the original like Super Sentai,
Super Sentai,
because yeah, because they bring in the white ranger and he's like a kid, like a preteen, and he has a thing for girls, and then you bring in the reincarnation of Tommy Oliver, David Jason Frank, who became kind of the face of Power Rangers America, and they kind of brought him back for the White Ranger. So all of his bits and pieces are technically from this 12-year-old for a bit. So it's like, okay, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. Well,
Considering that the majority, or sorry, considering that the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers White Ranger was from the next series, yes,
yeah.
yes, it was.
Well, and there was scenes,
Oh, by the way, going back to your Robotech versus Macross thing before I forget, because we are going to diverge. It is an American adaptation, which is where we're at. It was
yes,
created by Harmony Gold, who
Harmony Gold
stitched together
and
the
Vigorous.
images from three unrelated Japanese series. So
Yep.
Macross, Super Dimension, and Cavalry, Southern Cross, and the
S- and
Genesis.
Mospita.
Yeah,
Mospita.
the Genesis.
Biogenesis Warrior Mospita.
Yeah. So they stitch like three different shows or
Yeah.
three different ideas together
Yeah.
to make this thing. So it's like, which is why I was always kind of fascinated with Macross versus Robotech. I did understand the because again, it's a lot easier to try to create something that's kind of relatively brand new or digestible for what is considered a Western audience. But even kind of over time, Robotech kind of lost its plot over time. I'm just gonna be real. It's gonna be,
They did a really good job
they,
of stitching together the stories in Macross Delta. They did a good job
yeah.
of at least attempting it.
No.
Although it's kind of a mix between Robotech and the movies.
Yes.
So it's yeah. So there is that.
Yeah,
But it's like with Power Rangers.
Yeah.
It's so if I remember Super Sentai, the Green Ranger was his own ranger and stuff like that. And he joined into Super Sentai. But once he was gone, he was gone.
Yeah.
The White Ranger was someone completely different. But
No, I
what
know.
Power Rangers did,
Yeah.
they made him into the same character.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing that happened later when you get to the actor that played Rocky, and he had a contract issue, dispute, or whatever, and that was just before I want to say the second movie of the Power Rangers.
Was it Rocky or Jason?
No, it was Rocky.
Rocky.
It
Okay.
was the Red Ranger that kind of, because this is when Tommy was still kind of, or Jason David Frank was still portraying as the White Ranger, kind of offshoot. He was there, but he wasn't there, kind of thing.
Mhm.
But all that was supposed to be given to Rocky after Jason or Austin St. John, the chick that played Treaty, and I forget the other. I think it was Zach who left because of they wanted more money. They wanted money. Period.
The person who plays Zach was
Walter or something.
Young Bosch.
No. The black guy with
Not Zach. Yeah, Adam. I'm thinking of Adam. Excuse
yeah,
me.
you're thinking
Adam.
that
Adam.
is that Young Bosch and that were the later one.
Replacements for Zach.
They had the guy
Rocky
that played
replaced
Rocky,
Jason.
and then he took over Jason's spot. They had some black chick Aisha, and you had Young Bosch Johnny, who I forget his fucking name, who took over
Aisha and Trini. If I remember right, that one was because the actor died.
Oh, eventually, yeah, that would happen. But before she passed on, it was a contract dispute. They were written off technically, and then after the write off, she passed. So it was weird.
They had a write off for the Pink Ranger, but she came back.
Yes, she did. Yeah, the one that played Kimberly. Because
Every fucking kid's crush.
Every girl who watched this thing, and every boy that just kind of fell in love with the original Pink Ranger, when she left, it was taken over by Kat, the actress who plays Kat. That fan base almost just kind of neutered itself. It was
evaporated.
Most of the girls just kind of go, I'm not watching no more. Most of the boys that were kind of interested for one particular character, like, yeah, I'm not too sure about this. So it was very fascinating. It was like, wow, that's a huge jump. I was like, all right, because I was following along this because of my cousin and my younger sister, because they were so into it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna figure out the Twilights, and this will be kind of a good thing. I'm following what they like, and I've got an easy access
I
to
really,
what they want for like presents of that and then all of a sudden I find out from my mother after the fact, like, yeah, she's no longer watching the Power Rangers. She no longer likes it. I'm like, why? Oh, the actress that played, the original Pink Ranger, she's not there no more. I'm like, oh, okay, that explains a lot. Great.
I need to, I need to actually, I need to actually pick up the original Super Sentai and watch it.
Oh yeah, no, it is an interesting watch.
I
It's
know, I know how the story goes. I know the ebb and flows of it.
uh
I need to sit down and actually just watch it
oh yeah, oh yeah, because
because
it is.
because let's face it, it's more of an interesting story than Power Rangers.
Yeah, I mean the core concept for the Western version of Power Rangers, because again, most people will call it that way. It it gets better once you bring in Tommy,
Yeah,
and then unfortunately it becomes the Tommy show.
yeah, the Tommy Show. But
So it's like,
well,
why
and
do you
there's
have
a
all the
lot
other
of
characters if everybody's looking for Tommy?
it's like, yeah, Tommy was the bad guy for a short period of time
Yes,
with the Dragons War and stuff like that.
yes,
But they really cut and neutered a lot of stuff with the Green Ranger and the Dragons War. They really did
good.
because you watching you watching Power Rangers. It's like, okay, yeah, this is Dragon's War, but a lot of it was just the Green Ranger
Mm,
antagonizing them. The Dragon's War really didn't do anything
no,
at all, except for like fight against the Megazord and the Zords at times.
yes,
But if you actually watch the Super Sentai with the Dragon's War, it's basically fucking Mecha Godzilla.
yeah, pretty much.
Stomping around in the fucking city, destroying buildings, stuff like that, and they call that shit out. It's like, why?
Yeah, no,
Oh, I
but
know why, but
yeah,
it's
no,
like
but again,
that's
it is
cool.
so from taking parts from the I'd say the early '70s version, because again, this is an old Japanese series. This is their first batch was within 75 to 77, and pretty much you're following a. It's similar to Gatchaman, where you have this super technological spy team that's fighting against a secret terrorist monster force called the Black Army, and you kind of go from there. You got 84 episodes, kind of straight up of that going into it, and then later, after a while, you get the Jackal portion of it, where you have it going from the Black Cross Army to what cyborgs, and then it just continues after that to another group, and it's like, okay, this is completely insane and fascinating. And I heard a blip, so that means Gemex is finally here. Gemex, how you doing?
No, I'm doing fine. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we were talking about Super Sentai, and yeah, so we're doing good over here
Yeah,
in the weird world.
I took Rogue's path of what
On
I
a
want to
trip.
do and just said, "Fuck it, we're gonna do this."
Yeah, I'm having fun. Trip down memory lane of all the different shows. Yeah, we kind of got into the crossover versus Western kind of uh, mashups versus the original Japanese kind of series. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes. What have you been up to, sir?
I've been playing some Crimson Desert.
Oh, that explains why you're late.
Well, no, I slept and
I see.
but it's been on the whole time. It's just sitting there in the background on. But it's warming up my room, so it's nice because
Yeah,
we hit to the 22s again here.
Nice.
So
So that I mean Super Sentai, going back into the original conversation, kind of goes from that, because that was 35 episodes of the kind of like a card motif where you have the Jack, the Ace, the King, the Queen kind of thing. Uh, moving into the Battle Fever J that aired in '79, and that has another. I want to say somewhere close to another 30 plus episodes. But that was kind of like their take on a Spider-Man, Spiderman. So, and then it just kind of morphs even further because you get the Dinshin Sentai, which showed up in the '80s, and that was kind of the first series of the transforming giant robots. And then the progression kind of goes from there. They're kind of they're a unique series set that's been around for a fucking long time. Fucking long time. Looking at it, I think they're still ongoing because I know there's Go-Go Sentai, and that came out in 2006. So I'm still thinking it's still somewhat ongoing, more so than what the current Power Rangers is at. But yeah, I would say if you ever get a chance, you're gonna have a very long trip down the Sentai Power Rangers team or the stream if you could find them all. If you could find them all,
I'm always.
I know. We all do. We all do. But yeah, you'll be there for a while. You will be there for a while. Cause yeah, no, I'm looking at it. 22. They had the Buccaneer version of it, which kind of comes later for the Power Rangers version of it. But yeah, Super Sentai does the earlier version of the Buccaneers. You know where they have that pirate kind of outfit for like the red, but that looks like the stripe and the black and red for the Red Rangers, the blue and red for the blue and so on and so forth. That's a thing. 2004, 2005. Oh my god. Number one Sentai Gaza Yugo? My Japanese is not that great. 2005. So this is an ongoing fucking series.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot more to it. So if the American
It's like the
Power
days of
Rangers
our
was
lives.
5, yeah, I know. They have a long list of boring shit. A long list. Yeah, so yeah, it's insane. I would say it. I know. Well, lots has had the weird little mashups. There was another series set that had a weird mashup, but I can't. Was the Beetleborgs an original or was it a mashup?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
That's very big bad Beetleborgs. Big bad Beetleborgs. I could have swore it was a mashup, but that's the problem with the time frame with the '90s. It's kind of hard to remember all the time. What was it? Okay, it's from the Toei company. Yes, Saban obviously, which usually means that they borrowed something sometimes. Yes, the series adaptation combat footage from the Metal Hero. Yeah, so it is a another borrowed. So it is 3 different series sets: the B Fighters, Kabuto, and the Metal Hero. So yes, it's another one that completely borrowed. Jeez, I love it. I love it. I love it. Jesus Christ. So yeah, Saban usually is good for borrowing a lot of different shows to make their own their own uh, I guess Americanized version. I don't know. Out of all the weird little superhero based live action TV series, I guess that's the best way I could explain it. comedy horror or the sci-fi superhero kind of thing? What was your ultimate favorite that had the weirdest mashup? Because you had the Big Bad Beetleborgs or Beetleborgs that was an interesting mashup. You had the what was the bug one? What was the one with the kid that gun no, he had like a motorcycle in that. Gundam Rider? The hell? I know it was something Rider.
Common Rider.
That's it.
Kami Rider?
Common Rider.
Common Rider? I thought it was Kami. Rider.
Common.
Common. Yeah, Common Rider.
No, and it's like and Gaiba's kind of like the same vein, but very
Kind of,
different.
yeah. Yeah, it is. Because I remember watching the animation version of Guyver. And then having the I guess it was the I want to call it a TV movie, but the one that had what's his face, Mark Hamill for a brief spell. Um, yeah, that was kind of a merger of the first two major series, like two seasons, like merged together to get this one separate movie thing. Yeah. But no, there was quite a few that had a lot of different mashups. That was the biggest thing about the 90s, especially the Western 90s. We ended up having some really interesting shows that were massive borrows from better shows from Japan.
Yeah.
It was a crazy time.
Yes, it was.
Crazy time. Yeah, I'm trying to look at the list of the Spud's list of borrows. It's the best way I could actually call it at this point. Yes. Do we have an actual proper list? Do we get that, please? Thank you. No, you're not going to give me a list. Fuck you then. Fuck you. Oh, speaking of weird crossovers, so we all know that Michael Keaton actually did portray the Vulture in Spider-Man. Or
Yeah, No Way Home.
He was brought into the Venom universe. So technically, his character lives in both worlds. So he lives in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as well as he lives in Sony's Venom's verse. Because even though he was kind of an afterthought near I think it was Morbius, his character can't be used again in the MCU, even though technically they used him first.
No, he was lent out, if I believe correctly.
No, he was stolen.
Ah.
He wasn't lent out. He was stolen, technically. And so his big character of the Vulture can't really kind of reprise itself because of that steal. So, yes. Which means that he's been, ostracized from another big budget, series. I can't. Yes, so from Batman to Spider-Man, he's been he's been blackballed a few times. That poor guy, that poor fucker. Yeah, his original first blackballing was because of the whole Batman and Batman 2. He did want to continue reprise the role of Batman for the reimagining because the studios got rid of Tim Burton. Because Batman 2 with Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito failed in the box office. So he took a stand and said, "Yeah, I'm not going to continue if Tim Burton's not part of the project." So that's when the studios kind of blackballed him the first go round. So, which is the reason why his career kind of ended after Batman 2. It took a while for him to kind of rebrand himself I think it was the Birdman that helped to get him over that. And then he ended up getting a good, decent role in Spider-Man, the uh, the Tom Holland's version of it, where he ends up getting the Vulture. But because of the weird crossover that Sony kind of created, because technically Sony does own Spider-Man and all of its characters, but it lent out that to Marvel, which is Disney. Um, so yeah, whatever Disney had originally, they kind of rewrote because that character went back to Sony. So technically, it was a steal. Uh, so yeah, now unfortunately for Michael Keaton, he's back onto the kind of the do not use when it comes down to major Disney payouts, which good or bad, I don't know, but he's he doesn't have a career again.
For now.
Yes, for now. Unless he decides to make Mr. Mom too.
Mr. Grandpa, Mr. Grandma.
Pretty much Mr. Grandma, yes. Yeah, or something else that would be catchy for him, but no, it is it is a challenge at this point. It is a challenge at this point. Oh, I did hear that apparently Xbox is teaming up with Netflix to attach their streaming service to them. So if you have a Netflix account, you might also you may be able to play a lot of your Xbox games through Netflix, as well as you be able to watch some of your Netflix through Xbox. And the beautiful thing on top of that is you'll get an ad played on your Xbox game after every hour of actual gameplay. That's going to be
Cool.
fun. That's going to be awesome. So for those who are still kind of devoted to Xbox, I wish you the best of luck going forward on the Xbox Game Pass, because you're going to get those in-game ads whether you like them or not. As they say, you're going to own nothing and love it. Yes.
No, thank you.
Yes, I know. It's just it's weird. I mean,
Because here's the thing about own nothing and like it.
go for it.
I also don't have to pay for it.
That is true. That is true. If you don't own it, how is it pirating?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weird. But yeah,
Can't sell something I can't own.
that's basically it. I mean, it's bad enough that movies are, especially the streaming service based movies, they're kind of dancing on do we really own it or we don't, that kind of thing. And now we've got video games that are kind of going in the same direction. It's like, yeah, I don't think they fully understand what the fuck's going on.
I mean, to be honest, as anyone.
Not really, because half the time I barely know what's going on, and I follow a lot of different shenanigans to a point where I get lost. It's like, okay, what was this to go with where?
Oh, you get lost in the sauce all the time.
It's easily done. I mean, dude, with all the different dramas that come around and show up for all the different communities, yeah, it's gonna get lost. You could easily get lost. Easily get lost. Jesus Christ, it's weird. It's fucking weird. Because
No, you're fucking weird.
well, I know, because I know. Santa's having fun with the commentaries, kind of freaking out on each other. As again, another day that ends with Y.
Well, I mean, for Sin, that's the most glorious fan of all time. For me, it was Tuesday.
Tuesday is pretty much, pretty fucking much. No, but yeah, it is one of those things, man. It's just fucking weird.
Now, so is he? Did something happen with Tony
Diorio?
Frog? Not Diorio. Tony Frog. Is Sin going off on the commentary community or comment skate community?
He's still okay. So Mr. Set is still knee deep in commentary. And he's still kind of doing his basically point and laugh kind of aspect. He's in that, he's in his villain arc at this point. Um, so I would say he's in his earlier Jim villain arc, where he's being shown that he was right and everybody else was kind of wrong. So he's in that glorious kind of stage. The last was a video that he put out majorly was him pointing and laugh on Destiny keeping what was it? Destiny keeps getting dumber. We need to get a chance to actually look at that because it's sad. Uh, he's also he's still the HC fan. Think Nick Dioro is hot. Boomers have everything handed to them. He's gone into that. Uh, he's made fun of Chibi, which is fine, whatever. Asmund Gold keeps doing the same pattern, and the sauce keeps going. The sauce keeps going. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
so
Day one.
yeah,
Day
pretty
one.
much. Yeah. So, like I said, he's going into his villain arc. So, he's like, all right, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, he's made fun. He's spotlighted Ibaru, the Sips of Ibaru. He's gone over the Nuxtaku and Tecto drama. The why Asmund Go got removed briefly. The Chibi drama. This medical fan just exposed Jim. So he's still on the Jim quest. Yeah, he's on his villain arc. So I just like he's pretty much a Jim clone at this point, like it or not. He's borrowed a lot of the gimmick. He's kind of updated it a little bit, but not by much. Not by much. But he is still kind of uh, pointing and laughing at the commentaries. That's his
all hard
biggest-
to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know he's got a big grievance with Diorio Nicholas. Double stuff, I like to call him. Yeah, so that is an ongoing, situation for him. It was a big important day that changed his life, obviously. But yeah, going forward,
Let's just call it what it is. He has a grudge because the commentary community came at him. They swung. He suffered a little bit. Now he's got his breath back, and he's coming up, and he's swinging back. Let's just call it what it
good.
is.
Yeah, no. Because realistically, yeah, the like it or not, the commentary does have a lot of blood in the water, and he's barricading it. He's coming back for his kind of revenge. It's Sen's revenge, if we call it that way. He's like Jaws. You can blow him up, but he's going to come back. He's going to come back, and unfortunately, that's just
Wow, you son of a bitch.
yes. Yep, pretty fucking much. But yeah, no. Otherwise, I mean, he's fine. A little boring every now and then, but he's fine. But no. Other than that, outside of the minor, I'm gonna say the minor Xbox news because the new CEO, Asha Sharma, sorry, Asha Sharma, she's made some changes through the whole Xbox. Not really good at this point, so I don't know how long Xbox is going to last as a company by itself. Though it is Microsoft owned, so it's probably going to last just as long as YouTube, for all we know, because that's under the whole Google umbrella. So and that's on. It's been on last legs for a very fucking long time. But yeah, the changes that are happening behind the scenes kind of make you wonder how long players are going to be within the Xbox universe. So yeah, there's something like Project Triton that's been leaked out. and not looking good. So yeah, basically they're going to create a budget Xbox Game Pass tier named Triton, focusing on the first party games like Fallout 4, Gears 5. I didn't know how I oh yeah, first party game. Fallout 4 is a first party game? All right. Gears 5, didn't think that was an actual first party game, but sure. The move comes amid rumors that the CEO, Sharma, wants to make Game Pass more affordable. Good idea, but I don't know. With the rumors that you're also going to add in the advertisement on top of that, I don't think it's going to be a truly budgeted version of the Game Pass. There is this version that's free, but you have to watch ads. Yeah, no, no, no. So I wish Sharma, not Sharman, but Sharma, the best of luck to going forward in her glorious career as being the CEO of Xbox, a dying brand that isn't really playing anymore. Sure, sure, sure.
Well, not only that, you have Sony getting the asses kicked too.
Oh no, I know that is. Like I said before, that is hilarious because, as pointed out, I know Jim wasn't here for that. The PlayStation 5 has been cracked hardware wise. So
Yeah, that that actually is happening a lot sooner than I thought it would. Usually, it takes a little bit longer after the console, but this.
no, it's because of the factor that they use the same fucking architect for PlayStation fucking 4.
Oh, well, that was fun.
Yeah, so PlayStation 4, 4 Pro, 5, they all have similarities. They all use the same fucking chips.
Mm.
Yeah, they're able to get more sauce out of one set of chips, but unfortunately, they all use the same fucking thing. And the funnier thing is, the Pro version uses the same archetype.
Hmm.
So it's just a matter of time before people figure that shit out, and it gets cracked hardware wise. So yes, and there's nothing that Sony can do. They as pointed out earlier, they're going to be adding another price hike, obviously, because they're going to say it's because of the whole Iran conflict. That's what we matter. It's more or less to make a whole new console generation within the 5 Pro list, because of the factor of the hardware crack, so they can get rid of hopefully that problem, because it's going to be a while before they bring out PlayStation 6. It's going to be a while. 2027, 2028 is the predicted time for the next PlayStation console. Maybe the last PlayStation console. It's questionable. But yes, not looking good for them. Not looking good. Yes. Oh, somebody's upset.
Huh?
Somebody's upset.
Oh no, he's babbling in his room.
Oh, he's got to the
He's
back.
just
Sounds
Yeah,
like he's
he-
teething. I thought at first, but that makes
It-
more sense.
he's teething in his back teeth, but he's just sitting there going.
I know. That's why it's like
"Ooh,
I can hear that.
Yeah, he'll do that for
No,
an
at least
hour
he's
to
doing
2
something.
hours until he goes to sleep.
Oh, okay.
The ones I like, the ones I like the most is when he's just in there. All of a sudden, you just hear him laughing, and he just starts giggling and laughing. And then sometimes when he starts giggling, laughing hard enough, he gets hiccups, and he laughs
jeez.
and giggles, and then hiccups,
Except
and then he giggles and laughs more, and just it's a vicious cycle.
nice. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Pretty soon you'll be having those those other vicious cycle of him getting into trouble, and you're trying to figure out how the fuck did he get into trouble this time.
God help me.
I know, right? Jeez, better work. We better work on that pocketbook. Hey, Dad, I hope you're not a brokey. What did you do this time?
Yeah.
Yep. I see
I'm
those.
I'm ready to come in and see the TV screen
Yep.
shattered.
Shattered, or him coming in with the golf club in his hand, going, "Why did you take that with you?" Oh, I was doing this. I was like, yeah, yeah, okay. Well, luckily for you, you're a mechanic, so you can fix a lot of shit. So there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, my wife just came in here. She's been laughing in the front room because she can hear him in the front room,
See?
just giggling and laughing.
Yeah, there you go. Having fun. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you explain the whole laughing and hiccuping in there?
When he starts laughing a bunch, he'll start getting the hiccups.
Nice.
That's
I
cute.
can give,
That's adorable.
I can get him going.
Well, I mean,
Oh, he'll be in his play in his crib, and he'll be just laughing, just
Yeah, well, he's got
howling and
world.
laughing for no reason, I guess.
He found something funny.
He also been trying to eat his crib too.
Who
Luckily,
hasn't
Queens
tried
has
to eat a
gone
crib
around
after a while?
sides.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you're behind bars long enough, you're gonna start eating the walls. I'm gonna find a way to get out of this. Chew at the bar.
He's already got his legs stuck in it.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. So yeah, he's working his way out.
So I ended up having to call him to walk on the way to walk. So it was what was it, about a month or so ago?
Oh, jeez.
About a month and a half.
So what ended up happening is like, and this had to happen during the night, but he never broke up or said anything, or cried or anything like that. Anyways, I get up, I get dressed, I get in the computer room, I get my stuff, get in there,
Yeah.
get out in the car,
Yeah.
and get on the way to walk. Now, my drive is 15 minutes through the town 11 to an interstate, and then another 15 minutes on an interstate, and then my walk's off the interstate. And within that time, I guess he woke up or something, and I get a call from my wife going, "I need help. I don't know what to do." It's like, what's going on? And it's like, and in the background, I hear him just wailing.
Yep.
And it's like, he's stuck in the crib. He's stuck in the crib. I don't know what to do. I can't get him out. And it's like, and at this point, I just gone to the interstate. Now, I'll put it like this: there was no exit off the interstate until I get to my job.
Yeah.
Except for like the little in between
the little
barrier deal.
Yeah.
The little barrier deals that they say strictly enforced, do not do U-turns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I did a U-turn.
Of course you did.
And I got home. When I got home, he got both of his legs between two of the bars of the crib.
Oh,
Past
nice.
his knees.
Past his knees.
Yeah, that's
And we couldn't pull him out because his knees were locked into the crib.
Yep.
And she couldn't get him flipped over or picked him up and flip him over to get his one or either of his legs through the bars. So when I got home, I had to pick him up and then turn him. And as I'm turning him, she was walking on the knee, trying to get one knee out, and then turning and got the other knee out.
Yeah. I'll do it.
And looking, it's like, he had little red marks where
because of the struggle.
Yeah. But it's like that for a while. So he had to have got stuck like that in the middle of the night and just not cried.
Yeah,
No, it's once we go into the unconscious level, we do a lot of crazy things when we're asleep.
Don't So I'll send this in the back office. I don't mind showing you guys. Do not share this online.
I'm not.
I got a strict policy of I don't talk about. I'll talk about my
Certain
kid
things, yes.
online every now and then. It's like my son or something like that. And just in brief general context and stuff like
No,
that.
I get that.
I am not putting him anywhere online.
I would assume so. What do you think? I was going to put him online?
that's how I
Jeez, I'm
look
going to put
at
him on
it, too.
blast. Here's his kid. Go get him.
That's how he sleeps.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's how he,
that is a typical child way of doing it. I mean, he's a stomach
He's like half my
sleep at the moment.
size,
yeah.
height wise, anyways.
Yeah, all right. So you know I'm a tall fucker. I'm about 6'7".
Yeah, we know you're a monster of a man. We got that.
Yeah, he is 8 inches past my knee tall.
Yeah, he's gonna be probably a tall kid. Because basically the idea is it's kind of usually in between normally.
Was it
mother and father's type heights usually?
wasn't there another kid at PT and he was like what 4 or 5 inches taller than them, and he was actually younger than that kid.
Oh yeah, he's about almost a head taller than some of the other kids I saw.
He's about the size of a 3-year-old. I'll put it to you like that.
No. That's unfortunate. That's kind of standard and
Tall and
normal.
skinny.
But like I said, it usually genetics speaking, your average height would be kind of within the base of your mother and father. Sometimes you'll luck out and you'll have that weird little growth spurt and be a monster like Baron, or you can be a shorty like others. So who knows?
How long was he when he was born?
Do what?
How long was he when he was born? He was tiny when he was born.
See, he was about 6 pounds.
22 inches
10
long,
ounces.
23.
Height wise, I think. So what did they say?
It's like 21, 22 inches long.
Okay, yeah, that's actually above normal. I was 24. Wow.
He's in the top. He's in the
That's
top
actually
90 percentiles in size and weight.
Yeah.
Size,
You
weight,
can
and height.
tell by his
he's-
paws where he's probably going to be.
Had him naturally.
I would probably say he
that
might
crib
be-
that crib is 2 foot wide.
No, I know. I can see it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna say he might max out about 6'5". Probably about your height as well, somewhere
stand
there.
up in it, and his head be
Probably.
over the top.
Probably max out 6'5", 6'7", depending.
Good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gotta be a tall one.
Yeah, he's gonna be a tall kid. That's for sure. It's just
He's going to be over 6 foot. Generally, when kids are born over 21 inches long, 20 inches long, they're usually around 6. They usually, as long as they good nutrition and feeding, they're usually.
Oh yeah. So he, like I said, he'll probably max out at roughly about 6'5", maybe. He might be as tall as you, Sparky. He might be a bit shorter, regardless of the factor. Because again, it is within the two parental structures, so he'll probably get within that medium. He might be an average of maybe 5'10". Who knows? But yeah, it all depends on his nutrition factor, the environment that could stifle his growth. And the pituitary gland, I think it is for the growth spurts and shit. Yeah.
Also, when you're born over 20 inches, you should also have your kid checked out. They probably did this because you're tall. For gigantism.
Yeah.
Because me and my brothers all got checked out for that. Yeah. Even my brothers, none of us had it. Amazing. They were kind of surprised, but both our parents were very over 6 foot. So.
That does happen. So, like I said, it's a rarity. Who knows? He could be Baron's height, like 7 foot. Or he could be his mom's height for all we know. We don't know.
Yeah. But more than likely, if you're born over 22, you tend to be
usually, yeah, you're a big beast. But overall,
and generally, as far as height goes for males, usually goes by not mom but by dad. So
yeah, sometimes, not always.
Not always, but in the majority of
majority, yes. That's why I said it's depending on. It's always kind of the best way of doing it is to get the maximum on the parental female side of it, her family tree, and kind of compared it to the parental father side of their maximum, and it kind of you get a baseline of what the minimum could be. So yeah. Then you kind of go from there. Most of the time, you just lock out and you get a bouncer.
You usually can tell by how tall was your mom, Sparky?
I'm going to say she was a tall woman.
Just over 6 foot, under 6 foot.
Sparky, how tall is your mom?
Not much taller than my wife.
Okay, there you go. So she's small.
So height is probably from your father's side.
Yeah. So it is there, but it is.
But more than likely he will inherit that.
Yes.
But just like I said, there's a lot of factors, and
there are quite a different factors.
There's also the shrinking factor as you get older.
Yes,
like I am dealing with, but that's because my spine is.
Yes, it's compressing. That happens.
Compressing.
That happens. I mean, Emo had that issue since life, so he's a short man, a little short, angry Australian, who apparently is married happily. So kind of weird. How weird. We are in the overtime, so I guess we should get the fuck out of here. We've been in overtime for a bit. I've just realized that. Anywho, as usual, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming along for yet another weird adventure of GNF Televisable, where we talk about Super Sentai and other shit. Weird how that we got to there, but until then, as usual, I give these beautiful bastards their last rites. I hit buttons. Get the fuck out of here.
Have a good night, everyone.
All right.
Well, let's see. In Harry Potter, my only issue with the new Black Snape is he's not Booker T.
Jesus fucking Christ.